Okay, this trip we went to San Diego. Well, mainly it was to see the Japanese garden, but I want to share with you some of the other sites that we saw. Well, I live in the country, and it's a very peaceful life, but you occasionally have to get away. Well, especially after being locked in for 2 years, it was time to see where we could go that was fairly safe, not too far away, and San Diego came up. Well, what happened was the airline gave us such a great deal that we decided to go there. But mainly it was just to get away from where we were living. Well, we was comfortable during the pandemic. We didn't suffer too much. Uh, as soon as the lockdown was over, the customers started coming in, so everything was actually doing pretty good. One thing about San Diego, because of the climate, the plants we see are huge. Okay, well, this was in the Mexican village area, and we see a lot of mature canopy trees. Now, this one here, something happened to it. I wish I could have helped them shape it. I think we could have made a really nice bonsai out of it, big one. But you see all these trees that are full size and the canopy style. And this was a agave. I think it was just something that was interesting. And then we've been here a number of times, but it's been, what, 4 or 5 years since the last visit. So we went to this area and just walked around. A lot of interesting stuff. Oh, yeah, my grandkids love this miner's gem area. Okay, now this is back along the bay now. Oh yeah. What I did was one of my cameras, I could switch to watercolor. So I switched to the watercolor. It's not that I'm that talented in painting. No, it's just my camera doing the work. It kind of gives a nice impression, this watercolor. Now, oh yeah, this is more towards this, looking at the city. I love these artwork. Yeah, this is in regular print or, just shooting like normal picture. I also love construction, if you haven't figured out yet. So everywhere I go, I look for new construction going on. And then when I revisit, I can see that, oh yeah, I remember this area. This area has always been kind of a favorite. Uh, well, to our right is the aircraft carrier. And then all this area is very exciting. At this time, right across, well, on the bay, there was another aircraft carrier that was coming in, and it was all exciting. Everybody's waving and things like that. This is a tribute to Bob Hope, um, and here's the aircraft carrier. And I think everybody's lined up saluting. Some more construction. Yeah, I love these cranes and big equipment. Just like things like that. Uh, Switched again to watercolor because I think I've been this area before, and so I switched back and forth and to see if I could catch some images that are quite interesting in a slightly different format. Jacarandas. I don't know why they had such a different flowering pattern. Oh yeah, I think this following day we decided to go across the bay, and we caught the first ferry across. Well, it was so early that my wife and I was the only one on this big ship. Uh, we went to the Coronado island site. Oh yeah, this is looking backwards, and this is where we were going to hit for our lunch. Okay, so now we start to see our destination. A lot of expensive homes and condominiums over there. I think when we're looking backwards again, and then still looking backwards. Sure is nice to have a big ship to yourself. And that is that bridge, if you were to drive. You know, I've been on to San Diego a number of times. Well, our daughter went to school there, so we went there for 4 years, at least 3, 4 times a year. Uh, and then my friend Marvin lives there, so when I was still single, I used to go out there every couple months and then hang out. But anyway, here we are in the Coronado side. And then occasionally you see these helicopters training and things like that. There was a speedboat, I think. This is one of the, I think, patrol boats. Well, anyway, this other side, Coronado side, is quite quaint. Unfortunately, because we got there so early, some of the shops were not open yet. I guess being an early bird, it's kind of difficult sometimes. Even the KFC are different there. And so from the Coronado side, looking downtown area, this is kind of the view. But it's really, once the shops started to open up, it was quite nice. We did some shopping. I never did understand this thing here. I mean, I don't think I want to go eat a dirty sandwich. Okay, so that's the pier where the ship dropped us off. And we're looking around and then decided that there's a water taxi. So we were waiting for the water taxi instead of taking the ferry across. It's a beautiful day, beautiful city. Oh yeah, this was a kind of an unusual ship. And I was asking the captain of the taxi, and he said that thing is an icebreaker. It could go anywhere in the world. I think it's in San Diego, so it could get repaired. There's a lot of ship repair in this area. It was kind of an unusual sight, though. And when we were heading back, we decided if not going back to the original port, but more towards the convention center area, and then we would walk back towards the restaurant that was right by the aircraft carrier. Lots of very expensive looking boats out here. So here we are getting close to our dock right there. Look at the size of some of these boats. I don't know if they're private or whatever, but they're really. And the Port Police has a little boat. Okay, so anyway, there's kind of walking back, enjoying the scenery, looking at these very expensive boats. There was I think, a couple of them for sale. I like public art, so I was looking up at this stairs, and look, I got a shot of that. Thank goodness for zoom lens, so I didn't have to climb all the way up to get that shot. Look at it. I think this is the one that was for sale. And then back into the shops area, looking around. Oh yeah, that is the size of, that's the water taxi that we went on. Okay, this is the following day. This was actually right across from my hotel. You see this thing here? This is a podocarpus. Remember, I've been making some podocarpus bonsai. Well, this is in full size. And that's one of the things about San Diego. You know, the weather is so mild and nice that you could see things growing in full size. I said that I like public art. So, you know, here we are, some interesting stuff. This was where the kids play, but I had to wait till later in the day so that I don't get kids in the pictures. There are some restrictions about having kids in videos and things like that, so I have to be very careful not to get the kids in the picture. Well, that's part of YouTube and safety for the kids, and I could understand that. So anyway, here I am looking at along the dock there. I think this is the area that the cruise ship comes in. It's San Diego really is a lovely place. Oh yeah, here's some of the stuff that's oh yeah, there's some cruise ship there. Next time we're thinking maybe we should see if we can get a ride on that interesting looking boat there. I think this part is a museum, but I think that the pirate ship is you could take a ride on it. Go check it out the next time we're there. See, here it is, 4-hour days. There's a lot of interesting things in that area. Beautiful day with nice clouds, beautiful pictures. Oh yeah, this is, I was there when the kids were playing and they're having all kinds of fun. But like I said, I had to make sure that they're not in my pictures if I'm going to put it on YouTube. Okay, now you see on the ground, you see the docks. I guess most of you are not interested, but that's a underground drip system. And you know, I was fascinated. I said, wow, that's how they do it, huh? So it's nothing visible. You could walk on it, but it's being watered automatically. Oh yeah, some more of the artwork. And against the wall is bougainvillea. Oh, we have to treat our bougainvillea gingerly if you want to keep it alive through a winter. Uh, Not sure what this was. A lot of the plants around here was not familiar to me. Okay, now picture coming up. You know, San Diego airport, you have the airplanes trying to land real slow. Okay, so I got this shot. It looks like it's almost going to crash. It took a number of shots before I got it. So, okay, we're heading for the sunset. Hopefully you enjoy my trip. And so I'll say goodbye, and I'll see you again real soon in another chapter. Okay, see you again real soon.